You have entered the Chronic's rabbit hole. And Alanna, thank you so much for your YouTube membership request. You are bringing back down some IAMX. And the song today is What I Am Right Now. Happiness.
Thank you so much, Alanna, for bringing Happiness by IAMX down the rabbit hole.
Alanna, thank you so much again for doing a little write-up so we get some context to happiness, which happiness derives from many different things, so let's see. So having almost 3 million views on YouTube, Happiness is one of the most famous songs Chris Corner has ever released with IAMX. This immortal classic came out on the album Metanoia back in 2015, just like the song North Star, which we already have reacted to before, which we'll throw up so everyone can see. And without further ado, we're doing some happiness.
Thank you so much, Alanna, for your amazing write-ups that you give us about each and every one of the songs that you present through the rabbit hole. This is phenomenal. I can't wait to see what Happiness is going to be all about and what made this song so immortal. Thank you again, Alanna, for bringing IAMX down the rabbit hole once again. I am loving going through the Chris Corner music library of everything that he has produced with IAMX. Yes. I can't wait to see what this official music video is going to be all about. He always has a very unique and tasteful way of doing his art for his music videos. And so I'm really excited to get into this one. If you guys are as excited to be here with us, and if you haven't yet, like the video, comment down below what your favorite songs or albums from IAMX are, or if there's any other artists that are similar that you would recommend to us following through this path with Chris Corner. And subscribe if you're new to the channel, or if you've been here for a while and you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, you should get to it and come down the rabbit hole with all of us.
We will bring the happiness to y'all as well, and I'm very excited for this one because North Star was my favorite from IAMX, and it's in the same album with Metanoia, and something that Chris Corner also mentioned in part of your write-up that we didn't tell everyone, Alanna, is that he always was fighting against consumerism and soullessness. And that's a lot of the things that kind of stand against, as well as all the bad consumerism and the soullessness of some people too. So I definitely resonate with this scene as well, and I'm excited to see what Happiness is all about.
Yes.
Here we go.
There we go.
Calming beat. It always calms me down.
Ooh, baby. I know I'll never feel the same. I know I may never accept the change, but I want happiness.
Yeah, we're all in that pursuit.
Staring blank at my screen, waiting for a sign, waiting for a smile to come to me. Happiness.
Whoa.
Every day the news is death. You power drunk fuckers are filling my head with despair.
All these rumors.
No happiness.
This is really powerful because what a way to make a darkness with the song Happiness, but also real. It's very real what he's talking about. And the way that he's portraying it with these screens that people are using to try to find happiness now instead of real actual connections now. And they're bringing up all these rumors and like how people are overreacting to things, but then in real life, like there's not many of these interactions you have in day-to-day stuff. It's mainly on these social media stuff, so you don't even really experience it in real life. And that's why he's saying liar. It's like, because how I'm experiencing the world in real time is like a lot of people are just nice. So all this like hate that's coming around that they're spreading with these rumors.
It's all online. It's all through the screens. It's all rumors that are being repeated on a repetitive motion.
And it's, obviously there's still that stuff there, but from my experience and what I'm getting from Chris's is that it's actually not as bad as they're saying. Like the media itself, what it's pushing is bad, but
Absolutely.
I don't see it as bad in real life compared to the social, how they put it out.
I completely agree, and like with that, with what I was mentioning with what he's saying is, yes, these things are happening, but the screens are putting it on repeat.
Yeah.
So a story, there's telling the story 15 times, making it feel like it's so much more, but it's just one story that has happened, and things occur. Yeah, there's bad things that happen, but it's not to the extent that the media is portraying it to be.
Exactly.
Maybe I became too clean. Maybe the drugs are the only way to be free. Oh, happiness.
That's so cool.
No breaking
Okay.
the anxiety. It's mine that I tried to, but could never be faded out with happiness. Everyday hypocrisy.
Oh, yes.
I see the zombies walking down the street, and it kills me. Their happiness.
Powerful. As a new dad, that's very powerful. Ooh, that is cool. Ooh. Get baptized in happiness.
So interesting.
Yeah. You good?
Absolutely.
Yeah. What do you think then?
This was so powerful for me because I like what you were saying about how, like, when you're experiencing day-to-day life, like just those interpersonal interpersonal connections that you have with people when you're out on the streets and when you're actually at work.
Yeah.
It is, kindness and a lot of the joy and happiness that you experience on these one-on-one interactions. Whereas in the media and what's going on through these screens that we're watching,
They're trying to say there's more division.
there's trying to say there's more division than what there actually is.
I think so, at least.
And I agree with that. And since I've gone on maternity leave and I haven't been working in the retail world and I haven't been working in that consumerism society,
Yeah.
that need for consumerism disappears because you're not working in it every day.
Yeah, it's totally depleted
It's
for you.
totally depleted.
Yeah.
Whereas when I was working in consumerism
At Best Buy. Yeah.
I really try not to mention my company's name because they actually have a division that searches for anyone speaking negatively about the company.
Well, now a distributor. It's all over.
So even with me, since being on maternity leave and now knowing that I have to go back, there is that little bit of fear because of that consumerism and
It's right in your face.
that lifestyle that you get thrown into that is, like you said, right in your face all the time. And you have to be pushed into selling people things, whether you agree with those products or the need for those products or not, because as much as numbers don't matter, numbers do matter. And you have to be able to be good at sales and good at pushing this consumerism, whether you agree with it or not, just to be able to, put food on your table. So there's
Totally.
aspects of what's going on with the media and what's going on with like day-to-day life and what we go through as individuals with the jobs that we work in that really affect us and affect our morals and affect what we want to pursue in
Actually
life
be in life,
and
yeah.
be in life. And I think this song, Happiness, having this dark twist to it and how he's speaking out basically against these, the liars and the hypocrites that are out there, and how much we each individually can become these liars and these hypocrites to be able to fulfill the job and the duty that is presented in front of us just to be able to put food on the table.
Yeah,
And
for sure.
yeah,
Anything
and
else?
so just saying with what you're saying about how like being out in world with dealing with people on a one-to-one stance, because you're not in one individual store at any given time, you're going all over the place.
Yeah.
You get to see people for who they truly are and not just the facade that they're kind of putting on to be able to make it through these consumerist societies.
Yeah, and just like the struggle of life itself, because like you're saying, like a lot of people just consume also just to survive and eat. So it's not all bad. Consumerism's not just all bad. You got to eat to
Yeah,
survive. So
exactly.
that's consuming something. Obviously, eating's not bad. It's the overassumption of things, and also that pursuit of happiness it's good, but you also got to find meaning. But then I think what was the best part of finding meaning is a family and like that baby. And they showed that scene there where then the dad or the grandpa, who knows, was angry with the kid. And like that is an actual real thing. Like a baby has so much happiness, so much
Yeah.
meaning, so much life. But there's some real struggle when you're getting no sleep, when you're fighting. Like there's a lot of other things that come with this stuff. And a lot of people put on this facade of going on like holidays and stuff just to consume to get past this happiness of then going back to this life to keep going on. So that's also what I thought that fake facade was. And I've been on there when I was living on the streets where you can see everyone just at these beautiful restaurants and they all look so happy, but then once they leave, you can then see that dread that happens after they're not being catered to. And so like I completely understand the fullness of, that's why I really do feel connected with the Gothic scene, and also just Chris and Ellendale and all you Chronicans that are about like trying to be better and have some more soul and not as much consumerism. So I'm totally with you there. This was a great song itself too, very relaxing.
It was very relaxing and like
Because my heart after working at a consumerist place, which I just was at in Walmart, coming to this really calmed me down.
it's very calming. It really I love what you said about that happiness and the consumerism and just everything that's going on with this song, because I recently I went on a very stressful adventure into downtown city center.
Yeah.
And there was a sign on one of the buildings and it just kept flashing like do whatever it takes to be happy, always be happy, and it was like very pursuit of happiness, but it kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And even though it's like, oh, but it's just happiness, why is this making me feel so icky inside?
Yeah.
And
Am I allowed to mourn?
am I allowed to mourn?
that's
Is
not
that- 'cause-
happiness.
Yeah, like
But I need to get over something and mourn correctly.
exactly. And then right after that, I came home, was watching Trolls with Ollie. And one of the things, if you've seen Trolls, is Trolls are the happiest things in the world.
Yeah.
And they're hiding from the Gorgon who want to eat them because by eating the trolls, they can be happy rather than finding the happiness inside themselves. Whole big deal. But the thing is the trolls were so into wanting to be happy and wanting to dance and wanting to live in the moment that they brought death to them.
Right. Yeah.
Because they couldn't understand that there's a time to be happy and content and to celebrate, but there's also a time to hide. There's also a time to be
Prepare.
cautious. There's also a time to prepare.
Yeah.
There's a time to mourn. There was nothing except pure joy, and the consumerism of eating and drinking and dancing and partying and just everything. And it's like, no, there's more to life than just be happy.
Gotta
We're not
find the
wearing
balance,
masks. Like the person in the video who had the all black makeup and then the white smile and the white eyes, who's like, this is my mask of happiness, but you can't see what's behind my facade.
It was a good way to show the persona everyone throws
Yeah.
on, isn't it?
Perfect way to show the
This
persona.
was great, and that's why I love Chris's art style and his music itself. So thank you so much, Ellendale. IMX fans, let us know if you had a good time with us as well. And if you are new to the family, you want to see more IMX, hit that subscribe button, because I think we got a friend that might help it come down the rabbit hole in the future. Anyways, we are now exiting the rabbit hole, folks.
Thank you so much, IMX fans, for being here. And thank you again, Ellendale, for bringing IMX down the rabbit hole and for introducing us to such a beautiful artistic music and expression.
Yeah.
Peace and love, everyone.
God bless y'all.
Take care, and bye for now.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Enter the Chronicness.
Special thanks to all of our YouTube, Patreon, and Buy Me a Coffee members. Thank you for all of your support.
Thank you all so much for making it all the way to the end of the video. If you had a good time and you are new to the channel and you don't want to miss the next one, here is a very easy way that you can make it to our next one by hitting the subscribe button. If you liked what you heard on this video and you want to support this artist, then an easy way to do that is going right here. And I think we have a really good video for you right here that we think you will enjoy. Thank you all so much. See you next time.